First, we already know. So this is a third module. Okay. So in third module, we know what is MySQL and how we'll be, connecting with the Java. Okay. So these are the examples and benefits, cons, and everything they have given. And also we discuss how to insert and update and grant and revoke and what is MongoDB, right? And what is NoSQL, what is the difference between them, and what of the types of NoSQL databases, and how we'll be interacting with this. Okay. So these are the things we have covered in the MySQL. And what is React.js? Okay, in React.js, we know what is React.js and what are the features, how to create a components and single page applications, and building a React native. So this the last topic we didn't complete. Okay, so how to build the React native applications. So most probably I'll be completing tomorrow. And what is React.js? Okay. And why we are going for this? Who founded this? And what is MVC? So MVC in React.js, we are going with a view, right? And what are the key features we have? So what is called virtual DOM, JSX, components, and one-way data binding. I have not completed this React Native alone. And what is pros and cons? And what is all about Node.js and NPM Babel. So we've discussed, right? And how to install this. These are the installation steps. Okay, go through it. And what there are two types of components, class and functional components. What is React.js components? What is React State? Discussed, yes. And also what is React props? What's the difference between this? And we have not completed this React native application. I will complete it by tomorrow. Okay. And understanding of MVC. What is model view controller? Today I explained you, right, what is MVC. So I given an example like system and operating system as a model and controller as CPU. So how the pattern will be. And we have not discussed this. I'll explain you now. And what are the advantages of MVC. And also we'll know about what is Maven and Maven does, what is build tool and pom.xml, and what are the annotations we are going to use it for Spring. And one simple, crude operations we are going to do with database and create a responsive UI using Bootstrap. Okay, so let's see. So this is all about model view controller. Okay, so this actually this is a framework architectural pattern that separates the application into a three main logical components. Okay, whatever the applications we create it into an three logical components, it will be splitted. Model view controller. So what are the features will be going in? So example, to design a replication architecture using MVC pattern, it offers full control over the your HTML as well as your URLs. Okay. So leverage existing features. So these are some extra added things they have given. So how it will be. Okay. And what are the MVC patterns? Example, so breaks an application to three parts. Okay, so the domain object model and template code, and this is a presentational logic. So what is the logic behind that? Okay, and so they have given a simple example for what is Spring MVC. So this is a Java framework. Yes, if you go and check with the Java framework. Come down here. See here the first list. What is a framework they have listed? Spring framework and Hibernate, Strats. So if you see Struts, okay, so it will be handling, particular things like, these servlets, okay, Java servlets and something like that. Hibernate, if you see, it will only be handling a DBMS, that is database. But if you go with the Spring framework, it will be handling all the things. We can go with the front end. It can work with on database, on servlets, everything. Okay, so and these are the some frameworks we have. Okay, and so it actually this whatever the design patterns. Okay, so nowadays, so if we are creating a project, so that will be the first step is you need to create a design pattern. Okay, so in the design patterns, there should be a model, view, controller. So which part for a spring, it will be taking a that is three, all the three model, view, controller will be present. Okay, so if something a web request is coming to the controller, so it what happened? The two ways you can see update the data and update the presentation. So once the view, it will get the data from you. Okay, for presentation purpose. So that is a simple picture they have given. And what are the advantages of a Spring MVC framework? So this is actually a lightweight and powerful configuration. Separate the roles. What are the example? A model, view, controller, like that. It's separating the roles, and rapid developments are there, easy to test. So, okay, now we had some knowledge about what is Spring frameworks, what are the Spring, boot. We are going for Spring boot, and also we know what is Hibernate, Struts, and what is MVC, right? So now we will understand what is Maven. So if you go and check with the website Maven on this. So this is all. If you see, this is also done by the Apache. Okay. So if you come down, so you can see, different things they have mentioned. So how we need to download and to install, and how we need to configure the things, right? So what it is actually, so if in an interview point of view, if they're asking what is Maven, so you need to mention it's a powerful project management tool. So that is based on the POM project model. Okay, so actually it is used for the project build dependencies and documentation. So the current versions, using is 3. Okay, so we can also check what is the latest version of Maven. See here, this is the exact thing, Maven. So it has been updated. So actually, this is a 3 version, third version, but there are so many updates are there. 9.0. So till 9.0, we are here. Okay, and so what it does, why we are going to use this? So it makes a project easy. Example, if I need some jar files, okay, and I don't know where it is, and I don't know what is the exact version I need to install. So these are the very important difficulties we have. So this Maven, is a project management tool. So what it does is it will capture what is a particular version, and the thing can be used in your projects. Okay, project easy to build. Okay, and the second thing is it provides a uniform build process, and it provides a project informations also. It is easy to migrate for the new feature of Maven. What is the build tool? So what is called as a build tool? So we know here, right? So if you just right click on it, we have something called as build path, right? The same thing. If you see here, it takes care of everything a building a process. If I want to generate the code, yes, we can do it. If you want to generate the documentation for the source code, yes. If you want to compile the source code, if you want the packages compiled code into a jar of zip files. So this is what they are saying. So if I want a list of jar files which I need to install it on my project, then that can also be done. The important thing is what is Maven pom.xml file. So POM is nothing but project object model. Okay, so this file contains the information of a project and configuration information for the Maven to build the project, such as dependencies, build directories and source directories and test source directories, etc. So definitely you need this project object model, then sorry, then executes the code, then everything will be working fine in the Maven. So what you definitely need the pom.xml. So what are the controllers, annotations we are going to use it in the Spring MVC. So they have mentioned what are the different annotations and how we are going to use a create, that is a CRUD operations. And we will see this example tomorrow. Okay, so why I uh,